Hi class. So we are going to start a summative assessment on the landlady, which means you're going to do a writing assignment for me. So I want you to pretend that you are Billy Weaver. You recently arrived at the bed and breakfast and cannot believe your good fortune at finding a room at a great price. As you are enjoying some tea, you begin to feel a bit weary of your situation. You decide to write a letter to a friend expressing your mounting concerns about the landlady and this bed and breakfast. In your letter, include 3 examples, text clues related to the landlady's dialogue or speech, and 3 examples, using text clues, related to her actions. Things that are making you nervous about staying at the bed and breakfast. Clues that may be foreshadowing something bad is about to happen. Express these concerns, but do not change any elements of the story. For example, you're not allowed to run away or call the police. Okay, so step 1, here's where you're going to collect the text clues or the examples you will use in your letter. And you're going to list them in these boxes. I have an example for you. So on page 173, remember when Billy pressed the doorbell and before he could even take his finger off the doorbell, she popped out of the door, right? She opened the door. Welcome, welcome. So there's an example of her actions. And then her speech, he said, I'm inquiring about a room. And she said, it's all ready for you, my dear. So she's already ready for him long before she knew he was going to be staying there. So those are some text clues that gives us not great feelings, right? Where we can foreshadow the future events. I want you to go ahead and do 2 more examples of each, okay? Then step 2 says write the letter. Here's the format for the letter you will write. There's the letter requirements. So typed 12 font, use Times New Roman as your font, double spaced, and highlight the text clues you use, okay? So make sure to explain how each clue makes you suspicious something is wrong. Improve your inference. So it says use the following guide to help you write your letter. Dear so-and-so, and then your introduction paragraph. State your inference about the landlady. Talk about her and how you feel things are going at the bed and breakfast. So here's my example. Dear Mom, hello, how are you? I found a lovely bed and breakfast in Bath that is extremely cheap. The landlady welcomed me before I could move my finger from the doorbell. She seems very eager to have me stay. The night of my arrival, she gave me some tea that smelled like almonds and leather. It didn't taste good, but she practically shoved it down my throat. She seems nice and all, but a little concerning at times. Okay, so there's an example. You are not to copy that example. That is my example for you. You do your own. The second paragraph, this is where you're going to use your text clues. Okay, and don't forget to highlight them. So here's my example for you. The landlady hasn't had any visitors in 3 years. She says she chooses them and is particular. It is such pleasure when now and again I open the door and I see someone standing there who is just exactly right like you. So I quoted that because that's exactly what she said from the book. So I'm going to highlight that. Okay, there you go. I'm going to this is wrong. So she is choosy and particular. There we go. All right, continuing on. It makes me nervous because she makes me feel like she's selecting me for something. There were 2 visitors whose names that I recognize. They stayed over 3 years ago, but she says they're still here. Left? He's still here. Mr. Temple is also here. They're on the 4th floor, both of them together. Okay, again, she says that, so I'm going to highlight that as my text evidence. If they're still here, why did she say I was the only visitor? The last thing that makes me concerned is that she has animals that look extremely real, but they're all stuffed. She says, I stuff all my little pets myself when they pass away. So there's my third text clue right there. That's gross. Do you think the old visitors are stuffed too? Oops. Another error. I think I might be in trouble. Please come and find me. Then the third paragraph is to restate your inference and explain why you are writing this letter. I really believe I might be in trouble. The landlady is very odd in that she immediately opened the door, seems very eager to have me stay, and talks about her past visitors as her stuffed pets. Please come and find me and save me from her. I hope to see you soon. Okay? So there's an example of the letter that I wrote. Again, it's not for you to copy, it's for you to use as an example to guide you. And have some fun with it. Be creative. I want to see what you come up with. Okay. I want you to start working on it. You will have class time to work on it and class time for me to help you. So please take some time at home, but then also know that I will help you when you are at school too. All right. Thanks, group. Happy writing. Bye.